to the GenX Glam Gab Channel here on YouTube. It is great to see everyone, whether you're new, whether you're coming back. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm your host, Mom on Vacation. I feel like I should say that because normally I'm like Mom in the basement, Mom on the go, but I'm Mom on Vacation, dropping a real-time video. For those of you who are tracking my channel on a regular basis, you know that I've been uploading videos, behind the scenes videos of me decluttering and packing up my glam for an international move. I'm sort of in that limbo period where I'm on vacation. In a month or so from now, I will be making my move to Sweden. Fingers crossed, everything I packed will make it there in one piece. But I wanted to pop on. I've said, like, I'm going to try and set up some sort of rig so that I can broadcast real time. And I don't know, this is what I have. I'm lit. You can see that I'm lit. I'm not like lit like the kids say lit. I mean, like, I have lighting. I figured out a way. I brought my vanity mirror with. I brought a few tools with me on this vacation because I love my vanity mirror and I want to bring it with. I want to have it immediately when I arrive. So it was worth taking up precious suitcase space. All right, so let's get into it. What have I done? I was going to do a get ready with me / unbox video, and we're still going to unbox. I have a lot to unbox. For being on vacation, I still have a lot to unbox. I haven't stopped collecting. I should, but anyway, I was like, oh yeah, I'll just get ready and like talk and do some show and tell. But I also had a medical appointment, like one of these tele appointments. And so, you know, just like when you go to the regular doctor, do you guys find like your telemed appointments, the folks are often running late? So I was like, all right, I'll just put the camera off and mute, and started in with my skincare. And then I went in with my color correcting. Then I went in with a little bit of creamy bronzer. And then I was like, maybe I should set this. So I have a very light coverage base, even set with a bit of powder going on. I do want to add some more pops of color, but I'm going to wait until we go through some of the show and tell stuff. So I hope everyone's been having a great summer. I made the move, I guess, to vacation from Ottawa, perfectly fine. Everything's good. Reunited with Zena, who moved a little bit in front of me. She's doing fine, getting used to popping around to the vacation home, I guess. Yeah, everything's going well. And I've been reading comments from you guys that are sort of replying and staying in touch through these videos that I am dropping, that I pre-filmed just about, you know, packing up and stuff. And many of you are on vacation, you're on staycation, you're finishing up with school. Like, bless all of you guys. I really hope you're having a fantastic summer. All right, let's get into some show and tell. I don't even know where to start. So I'm gonna start with a body wash. I mean, I don't normally talk too much about like hair products, body wash and all that stuff. But while I was traveling, I picked up a People magazine. I like, all right, guilty pleasure. I love People magazine. And there towards the end, first time ever, this is so random. First time ever in my life, and please comment on this if you're a crossword person, I completed this crossword puzzle. This is so random. I wasn't planning on talking about it, but I'm kind of proud, and I'm not surprised I was able to accomplish it in sort of like, I don't know, a pop culture magazine, because I love pop culture. I've always loved pop culture. So yeah, pretty excited about that. But what I was really excited about was this 2-page spread that People did on just, I don't know, like glow products. You glow, girl. That's the name of the spread. And in this, I saw an advertisement. Check me out. I totally bought it from Amazon. It's an Olay Super Serum Body Wash. It's got like 5 vitamins. It's supposed to hydrate and firm and all this stuff. It smells fantastic. It's 540 milliliters. Yeah, it's got vitamin C. It's got vitamin E. It's got niacinamide in it. It's got collagen, peptide, and BHA. It does all these fantastic things. And I really like it. I've been using it. Like I said, it smells fantastic. You just lather it up on like your spot, whatever you use to lather up when you shower, and just scrub it really in. And the scent carries over. It's one of these things where it really is a good product. It soaks right into your skin. I came out of the winter so dry. And so I needed something. And so I was also then looking at, and I got it on Amazon for like $11.97. And then when I was at TJ Maxx, oh no, just like in my basement, excuse me while I lean over. While I was at TJ Maxx the other day, look what I found. I think this Super Serum Body Wash is the 2.0 version of this OG one, where it's It's a body wash from Olay. It's more. It's 590 milliliters. And look, I got it red tag for $7. I'm going to put this in the guest bathroom here because I have been relaxing, sort of. I've been going to doctor's appointments, unpacking, just getting the lay of the land. But now I'm preparing for guests that are going to be coming to visit me over the coming weeks. And so now I'm thinking about preparing guest bathrooms and bedrooms and all this stuff. So I'm going to keep that, the red tag one in the guest bathroom. But I saw this. Does anybody know this? Seaweed bath company. Does anybody know this brand? Here's an up close picture. And this is supposed to be a super, super hydrating body lotion. I don't want to fall for doesn't it seem like body lotions can just collect? My son, bless his heart, gave me a belated Mother's Day present. And look, it's just a nice from Bath and Body Works. I love coconut. He's so thoughtful. So I've got this beach coconut lotion. So I have that, but I'm glad that he got me that. I stopped myself from buying the seaweed company lotion. I was like, how extra hydrating can it be? I feel like body lotions, hand lotions, these are things that just, I don't know about you, but I just keep finding in drawers and stuff. Another product highlighted in here is this thing, our e.l.f. SPF Invisi Stick. And this thing is fantastic. I have been using it, really, really like it. I have been using not a lot of makeup since I've been on vacay. I've mostly just been using skincare and sunscreen. But I definitely wanted to share this. I really like it. If you see it, and you should look for it on Red Tag too. All right, let's blow through some other stuff. And Son got a shout out. Son got a shout out for his Mother's Day belated. He also gave me a cup, a Hello Kitty cup, and it says something like, I don't know, if you can't do it, ask mom. Very motivational, very motivational. All right, I did a little bit of an e.l.f. order because I noticed e.l.f. in their Holy Hydration line, which is my favorite of all their collections, dropped this new Clean Freak Daily Cleanser. And if you're tracking my channel, you know, cleansers are one of my tippy top things that I like. So this, I think I want to say $13. I know it was $13 because I applied some of my e.l.f. rewards and got $10 off my order. So for $3 using rewards, I got this. This has got to be at least 30 mils. What is it? 62 mil. It's a lot. Then I threw in a deluxe size, also from Holy Hydration, exfoliant. Also from e.l.f., I threw in one of their bite size. These are great. It's a new color. Do you guys ever get these bite size shadows from e.l.f.? I think they're $4, but I got it as a reward. I used points, and it's take your pink, take your pick. Sounds like a Wheel of Fortune thing. Take your pick. Anyway, so really nice basic shades. And I was trying to get this open while I was waiting for my telemed appointment. And then she popped on. And then I gave up because I thought, I'll just dust my lids. Let's see. We're going to take our pink on this. And the other thing that I got from e.l.f. Cashing in Rewards is this blending sponge duo. It's a highlighting and sponge duo. This is so interesting because I did get 2 sponges. This one I used to do my skincare. I also threw on some of my L'Oreal Glotion in the shade 903. So I got that going on over the color correcting. But in this dual, so you have this regular blending sponge, which I really like. Normally the sponge that I've gotten as an add-on using points from e.l.f. is a little bit rough. It's an interesting texture. So I was happy to get just, I don't want to say a normal sponge. And so this one's for blending creams, and this one's supposed to be for powders. I've never seen this from e.l.f. Look, it's there's a little felt thing on the bottom. I think that's supposed to be a powder puff. I'm not sure. I just used a regular brush to set my, to set the creams that I already put on. So all of this stuff, the two beauty blenders, the big tall new face wash, it's called Clean Freak Daily Cleanser, a little exfoliator, and the bite size, I only paid $3 for it, but I did cash in rewards. And one of you guys, Megan or John L, one of you two, you guys are always making really smart comments. Everybody makes smart comments, but I feel like you guys really are deep. And one of you pointed out when I was talking about cashing in my my Shopper Smart points. Oh, Shopper Smart. Can we even still talk about that now that I'm not in Canada? You were like, hey, like, it's not like it was totally free because you did spend money to accumulate your points that you then cashed in for stuff. So yeah, it's not like it was, yeah, I spent the money, I earned the points, I redeemed them, and now I'm getting more stuff to try. All right, we need to keep moving. While I was still not here, I sent my FabFitFun summer box here because I didn't want it to get lost in the mail. So let's take a look at that. And the last thing we're going to look at is IPSY, because this one right here thought she was putting herself on complete summer vacation, and I only did for like May. And so the June box showed up, but now I've canceled IPSY. I've just gone ahead, excuse me, and canceled it just because, I don't know, I come on and I come off the whole IPSY thing, going in with some of my Juicy Tubes from Lancome. And while I was doing my face, waiting for telemed, I did use some lip liner. I used my Charlotte Tilbury lip liner. All right, what I get in FabFitFun. I might not be able to actually find all the stuff, but I think I can. Yeah, I think I found it all. It's scattered. You know, when you get on vacation, you're just like got stuff everywhere. So I got this bento box, which I think is pretty cool. And I don't know, I may give it to one of the kiddos because my kiddos are not, they don't care about colors and stuff. So like, I've raised functional kids, right? If they want a bento box and it's pink, yellow, gold, whatever the color is, they're not going to care because they're designed for function. Yes, I did that. So anyway, this is a really nice bento box. I haven't decided if I'm going to give it to a kid or if I'm going to keep it and maybe use it for my future lunches. Probably I'll keep it. What else came in the FabFitFun? Glow Recipes, pomegranate serum. I've tried this in the mini. This is supposed to firm and, I don't know, attack like anti-wrinkle, fine line type of defense. Got some peptides in it. It was a May for me on the mini sample, and if I was doing a giveaway, I would probably put this in a giveaway, and I might do a giveaway from vacation, so stay tuned. This is not a giveaway video, but when I pop back on, I'm gonna try and see if I can cobble together some sort of giveaway. So the next real-time video I do. I'm not promising anything, but I would like to do a giveaway from vacay. All right, what else did we get? I have no idea how this happened. I have no idea, but I got 3 sets of sunglasses in my FabFitFun. Here are the oversized. Yeah, those are fun, right? This is like in the fun part of the whole thing. These are Madden. I don't really like the bling. I think like that's not me. I'm not really into that side bling, but they are functional, and so I will use them. No. Hello? Oh my gosh. Are we back? I am so sorry. And you know I don't edit, so sorry about that. This is really difficult. My rig here, very, very, you know, I did the best I could setting this up. Sorry about that. Sorry we took a tumble, but guess what? We're uploading anyway. 3 sets of sunglasses in FabFitFun. Then I got some more SPF. I don't even know this brand. Here it is. Can I try something Basque? Let's look at it. Let's look at the thing. It's SPF 30, which, you know, it's called Bask, B-A-S-K, like bask in the sun. I don't know about SPF 30. I've really been pretty loyal to, you know, using my 50, which here I've really been using my Charlotte Tilbury SPF 50. Gives you a really nice glow, but no strange tint or anything like that. Also got from Laura Geller this very too deep for me blush. I'll just show you. We can use a little bit of it. It's a little deep for me. I actually didn't test this on my face. Like when I got it, I tested it on my hands. But let's go ahead and blend it out, because you know what? It's not looking as deep as I thought it did when I just put it on my forearm to test. Look at that. That's not blending out too. That gives, I mean, if I had a little bit more of some color going on. I've been protecting myself. No sunburn here, my friends. No sunburn here. That's actually not too bad. And in real light, like I'm looking over my camera and my vanity light, and I'm not hating it. All right, what else came in FabFitFun? Here, some Origins face wash. It's called Cheeks and Balances. Again, I'm a big fan. Actually, no, this came in IPSY, my friends. This came in IPSY. Scratch that. Origins came in IPSY. We're gonna get to IPSY. Here's some more. I got stuff everywhere. It's a crazy tree video. So we're still in FabFitFun. I've got some dry shampoo from Olaplex. This is the face wash that came in FabFitFun. It's from the band Copari, and it's like a gel cleanser. This I'm also gonna put in a guest bathroom. I'm gonna put that in the guest bathroom. Guests coming up. That here, I like First Aid Beauty a lot. I do. I get it at IPSY. I've never bought it myself. I believe Sephora carries First Aid Beauty. This is a whole body deodorant cream. Okay. I'm skeptical of deodorant creams. I have been trying it. You can put it in your delicate areas. I like to put it like right underneath my sports bra where like I tend to get some sweat. If you're familiar with that area, you know, and you're active, you know, you can get some chafing there too. So I don't know. The jury is out on this. I'm gonna use it. I tried it underneath my arms solo without any traditional deodorant. And it seemed fine, but there's got to be something to be said about how when something's around, like if it's not broke, don't fix it. But they haven't innovated deodorant for a very long time. So I kind of feel like that's one of these things that's just set. It's a given. It works. You use it in the stick, use it in the aerosol. I'm not sure how I feel about deodorant lotions, but tell me what you think in the comments. Is that it? Oh no, there was a brush. I got this foundation brush in the FabFitFun, and some scrunchies because I feel like I live and die by my scrunchies. All right, let's move into the IPSY box. Here it is. It wasn't like a big super fat one, it's kind of like on the more modest side. So I did get the Origins face wash. I got this. I've been dying to show you this. This is a Huda Beauty brow sort of tinted, but look, I'm trying to demonstrate exactly how small this, look at how small that spoolie is. What do you guys think? I don't mind this actually because it's so small. The spoolie is so small. I feel like you can really, I would call this micro. You can really get in there and get into each hair, as opposed to like the more fatter spoolies, which I think will tend to clump up more. I've never had one. This is from Huda Beauty, and this is a huge win for me from IPSY. Like, accidentally not canceling the whole June box from IPSY was worth it to get that brow product, because I think my tint is wearing off. Don't look at my nails. I haven't figured out, they're growing out, and I haven't figured out a solution on how to get those done up here where I am on out in rural land, but I'll figure something out. And let's see, what else? I got a blush stick. No, this is the Laura Geller one, but I did get a blush stick from IPSY. It is from, I don't know, She Rich? There's like a little crown there. And it's a really nice color. I love this shade. I wanted to, look at that. I love this shade. I love these deep mauve sort of shades. I mean, it came in IPSY. What am I gonna say? I know, another blush stick, but if you're tracking my channel, I have said, on this crazy journey I've been on for going on really 2 years of midlife makeup crisis, I have figured I am really getting a sense of what's probably going to be a hit for me and what's going to be a miss for me. And creamy sticks really do well with my vintage skin. They do so well, as opposed to just like a straight up like liquid or cream. Another thing that came in IPSY is this brush set. I know. Hey, the last video I dropped, I think it was on my 100, when I organized my 150 brushes. I can't believe it. There's actually more. Not that many, but it was probably closer to 200. And now there's more, but these look more to be eye brushes. Let's just take one out and see if I can take, see if I can get into my, take your pink and brush my lids with something. Look at this. I'm still having trouble. I wish I was in my basement, at my glam station in my basement, and I could get out my scissors, my proper tools. I do have a pair of tweezers. I could get at this with. I'm telling you, I feel like for the past hour, I've been trying to peel this tiny, tiny little piece of plastic off, and it's really annoying because I've seen other folks really rave about these bite-sized elf shadows, and I personally have given many away in giveaways because I do try to. Let me show you my bag of tools. This is what I have for my bag of tools. Do I have scissors in there? I see scissors. I didn't think that I brought scissors. I do try, if I have these, to just throw them in and buy with the points to give these away to folks because I feel like they're really, really a good buy. And it's another one of these things where if you're on vacation, I'm in. Finally, which shade should we pick? If you're on vacation and you lose, something like this, it only costs you like $4. It's not as much of a bummer than if you lose like your Natasha Denoma or whatever else you're into. There we go. $4. I mean, you can't beat it. You cannot beat elves for $4. And I don't really need. I'm gonna go in now. I don't want any shimmer. I've gone into the second one. I'll lean in. I'm just giving like a little light dusting because like I say, like since I've been on vacation, I have not been wearing a lot of makeup at all, but I have been keeping up with my skincare. I have definitely been keeping up with my skincare. All right, I'm signing off. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Wait, before I sign off, I want to give you a preview on the next two, I don't know, what shall we call them? My next two pre-recorded videos that come from my behind the scenes packing and reorganization. Wow, I thought I'd get a little bit more color from that stick. I got a new, all right, I'm digressing. I'm just sort of looking around for a powder. I'm looking around, I don't have one. Before I sign off, I want to say the next drop I'm doing on my pre-recorded videos, can't beat this Essence contouring powder, is going to be me decluttering my board games. I got it out. I'm so sorry to leave you dead air like that. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're well. Tune in to me decluttering my board games in the next Back to the Future drop. Take care.